Okay, let's see if this works, buddy. Jake and Nissan Hurricane Special with Milo. Can I edit this? 1 second. No. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'll make a Instagram post. Dream. I'm getting up. Okay, we're going. We're up, buddy. Okay, I'm alive. Hey, to my 0 viewers. Milo and I are hanging out. What do we do? Oh, I can't even see him. He's so sleepy. Oh, he's a little baby. He's sleepy. Milo. Say hi. Milo and I are hanging out for this hurricane. No, don't. You gotta get in the camera. You said you'd be at the entertainment. You chill. No, fine. I want you to lay right here and be cute. Okay? Can you do that? Can you lay here and be cute, buddy? On your bone? Milo. On your bone? Here you go. Here's a bone. Go. Oh, I got 1 viewer? Oh, it's me. Yeah. Milo, hey. Oh, what is... Oh, we're going. Buddy. Okay, audio's working? We're good. We're good. We're chilling. Milo? Here, do you want the bone? Come here. Let's see. Concurrent viewers still says 0. Stream health? Excellent. Wow. Glad everyone's enjoying the stream. To myself. You have to. Oh, you're gonna. He's trying to go to bed. He's very tired. Oh, you're. What are you up to, buddy? Milo? Hey. There's another concurrent viewer. Hey, other concurrent viewer. This is Milo. If you want to drop who you are, because I think it'd be fun to see who's watching this, go for it. Milo and I are vibing. Oh, they're gone. Up to 2 concurrent viewers. Big stream, big stream. Yo, Dahlia, what's up? You enjoying the stream? Look, it's Milo. He's having fun. I don't know what to do. What can I do to entertain you? We can watch TV. You can stare at this dog's butt more. Are you you're having a hurricane? What do I do? What content do I have that's age appropriate for our youngin? Oh, of course. Forgot I was on this account. Was originally the handling YouTube video back in the day. Oh, well, that's fun to hear. Other viewers, look. I see we're getting 3 viewers. I'm basically a celebrity at this point. Here's Milo. I know he's like the reason everyone wants to hang out. Yeah. There's Milo. Hey, say hi, buddy. Look, camera's right here. Say hi. He's sleepy. He's just vibing. I'm bored. I might make this like a reading stream. Yeah. We're hanging out. Probably not going to be up here today. Dahlia, if you're watching, we can watch good content that I know is what I want. No. Do hurricane commentary and weather jargon. Oh, I would love to. Well, shit. I don't know. Wait, I gotta get... No, I'm on the wrong screen. No, wrong screen. No. God damn it. There we go. Wow, this tropical depression is really is really leading... I'll show you what I'm looking at. It's ChatGPT. This tropical depression is really leading to a hurricane, and the storm surge and wind shear is really affecting the Saffir-Simpson scale, like Homer Simpson. Oh, wait, Milo's being cute. You gotta... No, we're done with that. It's not funny. That was terrible. Milo, you come back. Dude, you chill. You need to chill the fuck out. I know you want to sleep, but we're vibing. Oh, little buddy. No, I didn't like that bit. Instead, we might do a reading stream. Do we have my old copy? Oh, wait a minute. Where'd it go? I read a copy of the Bible. Oh, right. Oh, here's I have another copy of the Bible. Okay, Milo. You ready to engage with Christ? Okay. Milo? Can Milo do tricks? No, he can't. He can poop outside most of the time. That's as far as his tricks go. And we're hoping he doesn't poop inside tonight. This was actually a Bible given to me by Sister Sydney. The Hono Mo Bible. Presented to Jacob Nissan. By Sister Sydney of the Hono Mo Revolution. And yeah, I got this like 6 months ago. So, we're going to read a little bit from Samuel 1. Samuel, I'm not doing this fucking bit. He's acting like Milo's being a little ass tonight. Just because he's trying to like sleep and I'm messing with him. Ugh. You chill out. Oh, Dahlia, because you're so young, I know what'll entertain you. The hand puppet. Wait, let me get off. Milo. Milo's having fun with the hand puppet. No. Hello, Milo. I am Billy the dinosaur. Oh, this is good content. Roar, Billy the dinosaur. Oh, is he having so much fun? Roar. Roar. Got you. I win. Oh, you're not even getting me. He sucks at this. Mm-hmm. Okay, Milo, do you want to do it like a little scene? Okay, I'll let you chew on this guy for a minute. You want him? Or you only had fun when I was playing with him? Milo, no, where are you going? You, get back up there. Go. We need you on camera. You're like the star of the show. Come on. Come here. Oh, 4 viewers. Hell yeah. To my 4 viewers, say who you are in the chat. I think it'd be fun. I'm curious who's watching me. Milo? Milo? Come on, you get in the camera. I need you. Hey. Oh, let's see. Oh, good content. Hey, buddy. He's having fun again. He's having a fun time. Milo? You want the bone? Here. He loves that bone. He like won't move without it. Hey. Who's a good boy? Milo? Hello, Milo. It's me, Billy the dinosaur. Got your face. Got you. Come. Milo, you, come here. Come back here. Come on. Here. You, move. Milo. It's easier for me to come. No, you, come here. There you go. Oh, you got him. There you go. Get him. Got you. You're not getting me. It's like the most fun he's had all day. Oh, geez, you hear that heating up? You hear that hurricane going, folks? Oh, Milo's going at it. Got your butt. Ding. Oh, okay. Also, if the stream accidentally goes down, it's Milo's fault. Better than Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson? I know, this is good content. For once in my live streams, I actually think this is, like, not terrible content. Oh, wait, let me get some... Milo, we're taking a pause. You. Sit. We need music. We need music for this. Okay, good. We got non-copyright jazz music going. Okay, Milo, come on. We're going back. No, come here. Come on. Milo? No. I want to fight you more. Are you done? You good? Oh, he might be getting a little bit scared of the noise. Milo? It's okay. Good boy. It's okay. Oh, I think we're not fighting anymore. I think Milo's getting a little bit scared. Maybe. Or he's tapped out. Milo? Do you want to go? Oh, that was fun content though. Okay. It's okay, buddy. Let's get some non-copyright jazz going. You're happy. He's happy. What else do we want to do? He's just sitting there looking like a silly Billy. No, you, come here. What are you doing? No, I want to smell that. You're coming back on the camera. Come on. Get back on the camera. Come on, get on the camera. I gotta go. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Have fun. Thanks for enjoying. I'm glad to be of entertainment to you. Now that you're gone, I can actually do adult content. Oh, you come back on. You gotta get back on the stream. Not just your butt. Oh, you wanna go, Milo? You wanna go? Come here. Fight again. Come here, Milo. Get back on the stream. Go. Up there. Good. No. Milo. Come on. Let's go. I want to fight you more. Nope. Come here. No. Get on the bed. On the bed. Not the couch. Okay. There we go. Final shot. Oh, you don't want to fight? Okay, you're just having fun. You're vibing. Ugh. But if you are vibing, you have to vibe on camera. Ah, there you go. No. Oh, I wish I had a camera right now. If you got this angle, camera angle of his face, it'd be golden. Oh, jeez. Buddy. You, chill the fuck out. What are you up to? Why are you so crazy tonight? Oh, one other viewer? Let's go. Oh. That was Milo's fault. That was Milo's fault for messing up the stream. You, get back on the bed. We're hanging out. Come on. Up. Go. You're the star of the show, man. You promised me you'd stay and entertain the crowd. Okay, he wants to sit in his spot. That's his spot. He sleeps there every night. So he's hanging out there. I'll just hang out with you. He's gonna hate this, but I'm using him as a pillow. I know what he's thinking. He's thinking, where am I supposed to go right now? Ugh. Now, what else? What else is going on? I can check Instagram. Nintendo sound. Let's see. I need more content. Having a cute dog is not enough. I need some other gimmick. Milo, what do you do? Oh, you're just vibe. You're hanging out. What are you smelling? I totally don't have any like tasting. My arm doesn't have anything good on it. Let's see. What do we react to? What do I do? I could be like every other streamer. Oh, I'm up to a third viewer? Yo. Oh, no, I'm not. Maybe I am. I don't know. Yo, whoever's watching, say who you are in the chat, because I think it's entertaining. Then I can, like, comment and tailor the content to you. Well, let's get the music going back. A little bit, just a little vibe. So this is Milo. He's helping me on the stream. He's having fun. Why are you so happy right now? He's just happy he's doing something. Oh, you're getting... He switches from, like, sleepy to happy in under a second. What am I doing? I'm doing this for 20 minutes. I think this stream's better than the last one. I think I might just start reading. I got this new book about Caesar. I kind of want to read it. Ah, but I need to enter. Oh, that's not good content. But anything with a dog in the background is good content. Wait, is there not a single person who's seen my story? What? Oh, never mind. Okay, 3 viewers. We're back up. Hey, 3 viewers. Jacob and Milo here. I know I'm one of my 3 viewers. We're hanging out. He's smiley. Let me give him a toy. Here. It's like one of his favorite toys. Doing is one of his favorite toys. Go get him. Get him! Get him! Rip him up! Get him. Wow, I look aggressively bald on this stream. Milo, can you hide my hairline? There. Oh, no one can tell that I'm bald. I'm currently just straight up watching my live stream of Milo for my own amusement. No, you stay. You're not getting off the stream. What do you... Oh god, your breath smells. Hey, who's a good boy? What do you want? What do you want to do? What do the big streamers do for Let me, let's see. Let's look at the largest live stream channels right now. Viewers title of. Let's see. What? I don't know who these people are. I feel like most of their content looks pretty boring. That's good. They're just playing video games. But I don't know if I want to stream video games right now. Oh no, we're back down to 1 viewer. People are bored. You good? Just chilling. No, Milo. You. No, you're hanging out here. Buddy, get back up. Come on down. Come on. Go. There you are. Good boy. Good boy. Gonna play? No, he's just hanging out. I can tell what he wants. He just wants to like look smiley, happy, and like get attention. And be like, hey, who's a good boy? Yeah, Milo, you're such a good boy. You're just such a good boy. Yo! Hey, Savvy, what's up? Do you want to get on the stream? Yo, you met this dog. Savvy, what should I do to entertain you? What would be entertaining to you? Give me something funny. I need viewers. If you don't respond, it's going to be... I'm going to murder you. Here, why don't I to make you happy. Oh, I can't do anything. What should I do for entertainment? How do I entertain you? What would make you happy? You're doing homework? Oh, what a nerd! Not even having a hurricane and having school off! Eat the dog? Eat the cat? I actually don't have a cat. But I do have a dog. Milo? Can you step aside and come over here real quick? I'll do anything for content. And do you know what my most recent message was? Okay. Milo has been eaten. There's no more dog. Milo's gone. You're eaten. Milo. He's dead. Right? Okay, I can't do this bit. Okay, I want to show you something. Milo, he loves hearing his own name. So, Milo, look. He's gonna just... He starts smiling too. So I'm holding him. He's just chilling. Milo. 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 And now he's smiling. Milo. 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 Hey. Milo. 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 Who's a good boy? Milo. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. He's back down to sleeping. He's going to be like active and playful again in like 2 minutes. Let's see. Now, what else do I do? We got another concurrent viewer. Oh, we gotta get the music going again. Show off this. One of the most treasured possessions is a VHS copy of Austin Powers that I have from summer camp. I don't know if Sevy's still watching, but he knows the memories. Austin Powers won a VHS. Even though I have no viewers, I'm going to share this story because it's fun. So, me and my friends were hanging out at summer camp. They were in this place called the Bayou, which is basically just like a house and like a lot of people hang out on their campus. And we just somehow found a VHS copy of Austin Powers there for some reason. Which makes no sense. This summer camp, like, you shouldn't have, like, this at summer camp. So we thought this was hilarious and took it. And we originally were going to sneak out on the last night of one of our years and watch the movie. But we got caught, and then, like, the unit ended 2 days later. So we thought it'd be funny. We put the copy on one of our counselor's beds, and he took it, and he actually took it home and kept it. Fast forward to next year. We're back at camp, and we're like, wait, let's go watch Austin Powers. But we don't have it anymore. We asked the counselor to give it back, and he's, like, initially reluctant. Until one day, this, like, 4 weeks into the summer, we find him on the toilet. And we start wetting toilet paper and, like, napkins and stuff and throwing at them while he's taking a dump. And then eventually, like, a week later, he gave us the movie. And then me and my friends went out and we watched Austin Powers on VHS that night. Which was a great memory. Actually, watching it was kind of crap, not gonna lie, for a couple of reasons. But it was a very fun memory. So yeah, that's a little fun memory. And that's before you were even born. You were born late 2021? You would have been 2. This little guy's not even 3 yet. You weren't even born. You weren't even alive when that happened. You're just such a little baby. Oh, good boy. Oh. What are you up to? Oh, you're snuggling. Either you're going to be cute on camera or you're snuggling. That's my new rule. No? Are you going to be cute on camera? You are getting a full picture of his junk, no balls. He sits in the goofiest ways, too. Okay. Want to put your face in here? Sit. Hey, buddy. Sit. Good boy. Oh. What should I do? Only down to 1 viewer. I could give a room tour. If somebody in the chat types room tour, I'll give a room tour, because that could be entertaining and kill like 10 minutes. Oh, I know something fun that I can do. I don't want to torture him. Like, also, if somebody wants me to put Milo in a costume, I can put Milo in a costume. We can do a little dress-up montage. Milo? I know you're going to hate this, but you're going to look cute. No, we're chilling. We're chilling. No, chill. Oh, he's cozy. He looks so evil right now. Oh. He does not like this at all. Okay, you can get out. Nope. Come back. Come back. Oh, you want to hang out there now? You can hang out there. Oh, I like this. This is good content. Wait, oh, you got some hair on your nose. Milo, chill. It's okay, good boy. You chill. One second. Okay, good boy. He needs a haircut a little bit, but he looks cute still. See, he's gonna be asleep. Now watch, give it like 20 seconds. He's up. He's smiley again. He's gonna fight me. Oh, you wanna go again? Wait. Do you wanna go again? Oh, I think he wants to go downstairs. But we're hanging out upstairs right now. No. Come on, get on the bed. On the bed. No, go. No. We're hanging out up here. Woo-hoo-hoo. No, you sit. Ooh, I thought of something I could do for content. Okay. Now let me see. Wait, how do I know there's a way to do something. What if I... Nope. Okay, I am going to add a... Oh, whoopsies. No, it should be application, and then it should be... No. No, fuck me, I'm stupid. It shouldn't be like this, but... Screw me, I forgot how to do this. I forgot how to lock my screen while changing it. I want to add a... It should be my entire display. No, it should be an application. Why is Firefox not showing up? What the hell? Just scene 2? No? 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 Oh, you're getting a real deep cut. Why the hell this application? I forgot. What the fuck? Why is it not showing up? I know the stream is like dog shit right now. I don't want to close down Firefox. There we go. Oh, no, you shouldn't be seeing that. Okay. So, if I make it like this, how does that look? Oh, great. Now, for my content, I came up with this a few minutes ago. I'm going to make a tier list of USA presidents. Because I like American history and I'm bored. Here we are. One reviewer, maybe? Okay. And I'm prepared to argue with anybody in the chat. So let's see. Oh, that's my... I already made one. Let's just restart. And I don't like this format. S... A... B... C... D... F. And I'll delete, and I want to change the color of this to that. Okay. I'm going to go slowly, and I'm going to rank them each, and then rank them within their rows. Milo, you should get on the stream, because dogs are cute, and that'll help viewers. You on the stream? There we are. Okay. This is so not comfortable, but it's fine. He's sleeping now. John Adams. I think, okay, Adams is a very hard one to rank. Because, okay, so we have to first establish some ground rules on whether or not we're counting their time before they're president or activities outside of their presidency and stuff like that. I think I'm going to just play loose with it. And I'm probably generally not going to count their time outside of the presidency. I think that's the most fair thing to do. But there are some pros and cons. So, I'm going to put Adams... I'm going to put him in a C tier. So, I can understand really anything from B to D. So, I think Adams on foreign policy was very good. And most of his domestic policy was very good, except for the fact that he also constricted freedom of speech, which was really bad. So, yeah. So, he did that, but it was early in the country and it went away. But he was also, like, the country was in such a tumultuous period. I think Adams gets a C overall during his presidency, but I could really see anything from B to D, depending on where your thoughts on it are. So, I'm going to leave him D. Johnson, that is an F tier, and there's no question. One of the worst presidents. Showed up as an inauguration blind drunk. I mean, just really nothing good he did in his presidency. Harmed Reconstruction terribly. I mean, was just horribly racist. I mean, almost the president closest to being kicked out of office. Just terrible. Did nothing good. Chester A. Arthur, he's a guy who's getting... I actually kind of like Chester. Not gonna lie, he actually had some, like... good stuff. But problem was he was during the Gilded Age, and there's no great presidents during that time. But... So, the most famous thing that happened during his presidency was the Chinese Exclusion Act. Chinese Exclusion Act. But... I'm going to run some cover on Arthur for a minute. He was not in favor of the Chinese Exclusion Act. Let me actually get a more comfortable thing. Arthur only signed it because, like, Congress passed it with a 2/3 majority. Milo, you're getting back in the camera. How do I do this? Congress only passed it with a 2/3 majority, so he basically knew he had to sign some form of a Chinese Exclusion Act. And he tried getting a watered-down version of it. Which I think passing a watered-down version is fair. And I'm just trying to, like, limit him to be on that front. But other positive developments happened during his term. The biggest political issue of the day that nobody knows about today was civil service reform. So that's concerning the, government civil service. So back then, even more so now, they were heavily politicized. Like, everybody was getting bribes. It was all corrupt. Arthur, actually, with one of the guys. So, I'll give you some lore. Where's Garfield on here? I'll put Garfield soon. There's Garfield here. I'll put him next. I'll just... Garfield. So, the biggest issue that Garfield was able to do was, oh, hey, Aaron. Well, I'm explaining Chester A. Arthur. So he managed to highly make the civil service a lot less corrupt in our country, which was a very good thing. But he also signed a lot of bad legislation, and before he was president... Oh, hello, Aaron.
Jacob?
Yeah?
Who the fuck is Chester A. Arthur?
He's one of our he was the president.
Jacob, I've never heard of him in my life.
He was fucking Garfield's vice president, and he became president after Garfield died.
Am I on stream right now?
Yeah, you're on stream.
Hey, Stevie.
Oh, I don't think Sevy's here either. I think I'm just streaming to myself at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, this will be good for the VOD.
No, it's good content. This is good content.
Dude, I've never heard of him in my life. I want you to know you look good, man.
Thank you.
I think you look really, really good, bald.
Thank you.
And I think you just look handsome in general.
Thank you. Do you know I recently lost 17 pounds?
I do. You told me. You called me, like, I think I called you, like, a month and a half ago.
Yeah. I'm down 17 pounds.
Good for you, man.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I'll catch you, man. I'll have the stream run in the background.
Thank you. Yeah, if you want to learn more about the U.S. presidents, yeah, this is gonna be your time.
If you want to play Roblox with us, you can.
Oh, maybe I might. I am also during a hurricane, so we'll see.
Well, what does that have to do with whether or not you can play Roblox?
I don't know. I actually was realizing that as I said that, but I'm enjoying making this. I realized it made no sense right after I said that.
All right. Well, let me know when you want to play.
Oh, wait, who are you playing with?
Elliot.
Oh, sick. Wait, maybe I'll have to download it, but yeah.
You don't have Roblox download? Whatever. I'll add you to the Discord call. Bye.
Bye. Later, though. Later. I gotta finish this tier list.
Okay, bye. Tech.
Okay, so Chester A. Arthur, civil service reform, all that crap. Overall, I think I actually rate him higher than most people, but he was president during a bad time. Bro, oh, thank you, Elliot. Thank you for liking this content. I know. So, Chester A. Arthur, B, and I'm going to put President Garfield next to Chester A. Arthur. So, Garfield was the president, died about a year and a half into his term, but he's actually like one of our coolest guys who's ever been president. He was a mathematical genius. He's the guy who actually like proved the Pythagorean theorem as being a thing. He's like kind of a legend. Civil War general, just like a really cool guy. But he was killed by a random crazy guy named Charles Guiteau. For just no reason. Fun fact, Charles Guiteau shot at him. Milo, you're getting back in the camera. Charles Guiteau shot at him, and but the wound didn't kill him. What actually killed him was his doctors, who dug around in him with like unsanitized like scalpels and stuff, and that actually killed him. It's the infection he got from that killed him. The bullet wound didn't kill him. So Garfield, I'm just giving him a B because he's a really cool guy. Oh, William Henry. Oh, hey. Hello, Nolan. William Henry Harrison, S tier? No, shut up, bro. William Henry Harrison, the most C tier president who's ever lived. 31 days in office. Okay, Buchanan. I don't need to explain to you why Buchanan gets an F tier. This guy, like, screwed up our country before the Civil War. Like, every decision he made was just the worst decision you can ever think of. So the biggest one that he made was the Kansas-Nebraska Act, which before the Civil War divided up two territories into, they have to vote whether or not you want slavery or not. And it basically all these territories evolved into a civil war almost immediately. So Buchanan, just terrible leadership. When the secession actually happened, he kind of like cheered it on and tried to like stop a compromise from like trying to stop the Civil War. F, just terrible president. Did nothing good. Okay, so here's my hot take. I think H.W. Bush gets an A tier. I'm on board with H.W. Now, you know, I think this would be a little bit better with some non-copyright with some music, but just very quiet. Now, so let's divide it into two parts: foreign and domestic. Foreign policy, I think easy S tier. I mean, he handled the Soviet Union collapse, one of the most chaotic things we could have imagined, like an alternate world with the Soviet Union collapse, and it was just a complete shit show, right? Like, but this guy managed to have the Soviet Union collapse, and it developed into a relatively stable country. No major war broke out under his term after the Soviet Union collapse. Like, that's so impressive, and I think people don't give enough credit for that. And on domestic issues, he went against the grain, was willing to raise taxes even though it was super unpopular, just for the financial health of the country, even though his party didn't want him to. I think that's like what a true leader was, and I really respect him. Like, as a veteran, he was sick. He was a badass. So I'm giving George H.W. Bush an A tier. Remember, you're willing to argue with me. Anyone wants to argue with me, I'm willing to argue. Now, Jimmy Carter. This one's hard because Jimmy Carter is literally my favorite person on this entire planet, and I absolutely love Jimmy Carter. But I have to give him a D. Maybe I can see a C. No, I'm giving him a D. But foreign policy, I think he was pretty good on foreign policy. negotiating Camp David. So he negotiated one of the most famous peace deals in all of the Middle East. Camp David, of course, with Israel and Egypt. Great accomplishment. That would not have happened without him. He was instrumental in that happening. Jimmy Carter, I am a big Jimmy Carter foreign policy fan. Domestic, he pissed so many Americans off. I think his unwillingness to... He had a friendly Congress. He didn't work well with them. He did not work... I think his unwillingness to work with Congress is really bad. He handled a lot of the crises very weakly. I think Jimmy Carter does get a D for his domestic policy and for just generally not being a very, good figurehead for the country, you know? Now that we have, in our age of television and cameras for that, it is actually important to really inspire confidence in the American people, and Jimmy Carter really didn't. So I think he is a D. Now, Grover Cleveland. So, Grover Cleveland is our only president to serve 2 non-consecutive full terms in office. And I do not like Grover Cleveland. I think I'm going to rate him just as 1. I could put him in F. I'm going to put him in D. He was a terrible president. So, back under his term with the Gilded Age, America was being isolationist and stuff. He didn't really have much of a foreign policy. Whatever. Domestically, he was terrible. His attacks on the banks, his commitment to laissez-faire capitalism, just not very good. Especially at the age that he was. It was not a very good president. The economy ended in one of the worst depressions in American history under him. No respect for Grover Cleveland. Gets a D. Bill Clinton, I'm giving him a solid B. Handled foreign policy pretty solidly, best that he could. I'm gonna be here forever talking about this. I think he was a pretty solid domestic agenda. Let me get Milo. You have to get back on the stream, buddy. So his big policy was welfare reform, which I'm not a big fan of the way that he did welfare reform, but we'll take it. America had a good social policy at the time, though. I think his foreign policy was fine, but here's the thing. He was president in the 90s. Anyone who was president in the 90s was going to have a pretty good time. And he had a pretty good time. So I'm going to leave him in B tier, because he was a pretty good term. Ooh, now Calvin Coolidge. So there's a lot of libertarians out there who absolutely love Calvin Coolidge. Now, Calvin Coolidge was president from 1922 to 1928, right before the Great Depression. And whether or not his policies really contributed to that, not really. But he did contribute in the agriculture was terrible under Calvin Coolidge. All the farmers were going bankrupt, the banks were going bankrupt. He basically said the Roaring 20s, things are going good, let's do nothing. And that worked until things got bad. But he could have put a lot of reforms in place that prevented the Great Depression earlier. He needed to do an agriculture bill. He didn't do it. I'm putting him in D. Trump, I'm not going to rate Trump because I feel like I might piss somebody off, but I put him in F. FDR. Oh boy, I used to not be that hot on FDR, not gonna lie. Bro, I'm an FDR stan. I recently read a book on the Great Depression. His leadership skills, outmatched, but what his real big achievement was, he redefined what America really was to so many people. I mean, oh, Milo, you agree? You like FDR? I like FDR. You can't see it. Milo's hanging out right here. So, FDR is, in my opinion, S tier. We're redefining what the relationship between the American people and the government is. It was really impressive, the way that he did that. Brought so many people. Let me put this for context. So, before the Great Depression, 50% of Americans lived in super poor rural areas. That lived how humans used to live forever. They didn't have electricity or anything like that. He brought those communities. The way to think of this country is a big industrial base. Everywhere it's electricity, all that stuff. He brought it, you know? And for that, like, redefining what it means to be an to American government, building our nation in so many ways, and responding to the Great Depression with such unwavering leadership. And not even talk about World War II. He was a legend during World War II. He handled World War II like a champ. Easy ass. Easy ass. Okay, and now we're getting to another guy, Millard Fillmore. Millard Fillmore gets an F tier. I feel like I spent more time talking about Chester A. Arthur than FDR, but I think Chester A. Arthur has some interesting quirks too. Okay, Millard Fillmore F. Everybody knows it. He was the vice president of William Henry Harrison. He died in 30 days. Fillmore was just terrible. He didn't do his domestic agenda. He like perpetuated slavery. He didn't really do anything besides that. He was just not a good president. Basically, all the presidents from Jackson all the way to Lincoln were terrible. Just terrible. Didn't do anything good. Gerald Ford. I'm going to give Gerald Ford a B. So, C. So, here's the thing. Gerald Ford came in at a bad time to be president. He was Nixon's vice president. Let me give you actually more backstory. Nixon resigned from Watergate. Before Nixon's original vice president was a guy named Spiro Agnew. He resigned on tax fraud, and Gerald Ford became the vice president. Then when Nixon resigned, Ford became president. Only guy to become president not elected to the office of president or vice president. Ford had, so the most famous thing he did was pardon Nixon, which allowed Nixon to just go free. I hate the pardoning of Nixon. I think that was bullshit. I think that really set a bad precedent, but I heard his logic, and he basically said, I came into a meeting, the economy was doing really bad, and I wanted to improve people's lives. And and everyone, when I came to the meeting, was just like, what are you going to do about Nixon? He just wanted to shut people up about Nixon and focus on real issues, which I do get. But we're emotional creatures, and we needed that. So I really don't like the pardoning of Nixon. On top of that, domestic, I'm putting him in C. He's a really nice guy. He seems like he was a really nice guy, but realistically, he's a D tier. He didn't really do much good. I think he was a very good guy. Heart in the right place. Had fine form halls, I don't know. But yeah, I think overall probably a D if I'm being honest. But he's a really nice guy. Now this one's controversial. Ulysses S. Grant. I'm gonna put Grant A tier. So there's a lot to talk about with Grant. So with him, I'm only going to talk about his presidency. You know what? I'm going to put him in B because I think it's related to political office. So before president, Civil War general. Everyone knows this. He won the Civil War for the Union. Love the guy. Great for that. As president, I think he was an A-tier president. So people talk about corruption during his administration. I think the corruption was bad, but ultimately it was not much worse than everybody else in the day. Ultimately, I think Grant gets an A-tier for his presidency. His big thing, he went after the Ku Klux Klan. And he screwed them up so heavily. And I respect the hell out of Grant for that. But the reason I'm going to write him in B instead of A is because after his presidency, he tried to run for a third term. And he really ran on kind of like a corrupt ticket, not gonna lie. The Republican Party was split into two factions, known as the Stalwarts and the Half-Breeds. And he was considered what's called a Stalwart, which was basically I'm in favor of political corruption. And he was in favor of political corruption. I don't like that. Because he was in that faction after trying to run for a third term for president, I think that's fair to count that. And I don't like his third run for presidency, so I give him a B. But yeah. Harding, D. That's easy. Harding, basically the only thing he did good, he was not Woodrow Wilson, and the country calmed down a little bit under him. But he was heavily corrupt. Even he said he should have been president. I think he didn't really do much good. He didn't inspire anybody. He invented the word normalcy. That's all I can say about him. I think it's a D tier. But yeah. Now on to our most forgettable president, in my opinion, in U.S. history. Benjamin Harrison. Benjamin Harrison, like, really, honest to God, did nothing in office. I can't even think of what he did, if I'm being honest. I can't even remember what Benjamin Harrison did. I'm just gonna put him in C, because I can't even remember him. Rutherford B. Hayes also gets a C. So, he came in on, like, one of the worst things he could. Basically, I'll show it. You know, I can show it. 1876 election. One of the closest elections in U.S. history. You need 185 electoral votes to win. Hayes got 185 in what is arguably considered a very corrupt bargain. He also lost the popular vote by a pretty considerable margin. The South was pissed because they wanted their guy in charge. It was a very corrupt deal. So they basically made a deal where Hayes becomes president if federal forces leave the South and allow them all to be racist and harm all the black people. And that's kind of the gist of it. So that his term started off bad, but then he actually had some like fine actions. He was more supportive of black rights than you expect him to be. He was a one-term president, didn't really do much. So bad things happened in administration, but I don't really think it was his fault. So overall, I give him a C. Henry Harrison, C tier, died in 30 days. He's barely president. C, didn't really do anything. Okay, Hoover, F. I'm sorry, I will rant about Hoover forever. Terrible. So he was the president in 1928. The Depression started in 1929. He was president for the first 4 years. Everything he did was just terrible. I mean, made every wrong decision constantly with the Depression. Like, kept us on the gold standard, which was terrible. Implemented more tariffs, just terrible. He did nothing good. Just F tier all around. Eisenhower. Now, I might get some hate for this. I'm gonna put Eisenhower in B. Domestically, he's probably an S tier. His building of the interstate highways, it was outstanding. I mean, he really did great work with a lot of things. Domestically, he's handling the Selma crisis, like helping with desegregation and Brown v. Board. A lot of really good stuff happened under his term, which I would usually put A. But I'm really not very impartial to his foreign policy. He did a lot of great work in foreign policy, ending Korea, for example. Like, relative calm in the world. I think fighting the communists in the way they did was mostly fine. I just think a lot of it is specific. So, the coup in Iran was really bad, and setting up the CIA, the way they did, I think it's not very good. Honestly, like, that stuff should change his image more so than it did. I mean, he also fought Hitler and beat Hitler. So, like, it's hard to hate the guy. But B. I'm putting him in B tier. Now, Jackson. I'm going to put him in D. But I could see an argument for anywhere from C to F. I think Jackson is one of our most famous and iconic presidents. I think he's a terrible president. I mean, he did the Trail of Tears, killed a bunch of Native Americans. Like, had horrible, absolutely horrible economic policy, domestically. But he did one thing that was good, and that was he expanded the right to vote to a lot of people. Which is a very good thing that he did. But he did so much bad, too. And I would most likely give him an F, but I'm being generous. But he expanding the right to vote was pretty cool. So, D for him. Jefferson gets an A tier. Jefferson was a pretty solid president. Here's the thing. A lot of what he campaigned on and said he was going to do was not very... what he did as actual president. When he was president, he was actually like pretty moderate for the time. Had pretty good domestic policy. Except for the... no. I guess it's not necessarily true. But he expanded the borders of the Louisiana Purchase. He had decent foreign policy. I think it was just overall a pretty good image of the country. I don't know. I think... I might have to put him in B. I think, yeah, B is more accurate. So the big thing that he did that is really bad is he put in place a bill that banned all trade with Europe, pretty much. And that completely sent the U.S. into a complete economic depression. Which, not very good in my opinion. So, I'm going to put this guy as a B tier. Louisiana Purchase was great. Most of his foreign policy was great. Blocking all trade was really bad. There we go. B tier for Thomas Jefferson. JFK. A. JFK was a pretty solid president. He was president for like 2.5 years. A lot of what he did, and what he's most famous for, was passed by LBJ later. People forget that. But I think he was a very good leader for the country. And specifically, his handling of the Cuban Missile Crisis, S tier. Like, he really did save the world during the Cuban Missile Crisis. But he also did bad pigs, and he didn't really have transformational domestic policy, but I think he handled a lot of crises very well. So I'm going to overall rate him an A tier. I think he's pretty solid. Now, Biden, I put in B, but I'm just going to leave out. LBJ, B. He's one of the hardest presidents to rank. Because the best domestic presidency of any president, worst foreign policy of any president. So he did Medicare and Medicaid, which was great economic messaging, but the big huge thing was the Civil Rights Act. He's the guy who got it done. He ended legal discrimination in America, which is really cool. And without him, it would not have gotten passed. So LBJ gets that, but the big bad thing he did, the Vietnam War. So during the Vietnam War, a lot of Americans died needlessly. He's personally responsible in a lot of ways. So in my mind, it's like weighing S, Civil Rights Act, F, Vietnam War. And I think overall it's a B tier. Because he did a lot of good. Without him, a lot of good would not have happened. But he also did a lot of bad. 1 second. Okay. Now time for my favorite guy, Lincoln. Lincoln freed the slaves, handled everything amazingly during the Civil War, outstanding president, S tier, best president in U.S. history. There we go. I don't think I need to argue about this. I'm gonna talk more about the interesting ones who are different. Madison. Here's my hot take. I think Madison sucked as president. D tier. Like, as president, his first term he didn't really do much, and then he just launched us into a war. The War of 1812, which was terrible. Like, just idiotic and almost destroyed the United States. Like, it was so unprepared for it. I think it's a D tier for, like, for just being overall not a very good president. I mean, he was a great founding father before it and wrote the Constitution. Just not a very good president, you know? William McKinley also gets a D tier. So, McKinley, elected in 1896. Two big things. He was a big capitalist enjoyer. Like, didn't really have, like, during the age when it was starting to get like regulations and stuff rolling. And on top of that, had imperialism, where we went to war with Spain for like no reason, and took the Philippines. So I don't like that stuff. He didn't really do much. So foreign policy domestically didn't really do very good. I think D. Okay. Now, Monroe. Rating Monroe is interesting because him and Madison were like very similar. But Monroe was like president during a really good time. And he didn't start a war. So I'm giving him a B tier. So the interesting thing is I think the two of them would have responded to almost everything identically. But Monroe, when he was president, things were very good. And I don't know, he didn't really do much bad during his term. I think he has a B tier. Now, Nixon. Oh boy, interesting character. So, I could talk about Nixon forever. He is the most interesting president, by far, in my opinion. If you ever want to read about a president, read about Nixon. Fascinating guy. But there's a couple things bright spots in administration that I think are good, but that's why he's on F. I probably should put him in F. Made the EPA. That's what I'm thinking of, which is a pretty good thing. A lot of like clean water, clean air, stuff like that. But Watergate was an atrocious, horrible abuse of power by the president. He was a horrible human. Terrible person. Started the war on drugs, put a lot of people in jail. Nixon, terrible. I didn't want to put Nixon in D because I think he's so interesting. Probably the most fascinating character we've ever had as president, but he's realistically an F. Obama, I put in B. I think he's a great speaker, got a pretty good domestic agenda, fine-ish foreign policy. Overall, I think he gets a B tier. I don't want to elaborate too much on a recent president, but that's how I feel. Pierce, F tier. So, his family died, or his son died about a week into him being president. He died about a week into being, his son died about a week being into being president. And he basically did nothing for 4 years and pissed everybody off. So yeah, I am not a Franklin Pierce enjoyer. No one is. He's a famously terrible president. Okay. Now, Hulk, controversial, D. So, Hulk is really defined by only doing one thing, and that's the Mexican-American War. Here. I don't like the music anymore. That's not where's the Mexican session? There we are. So, more or less, he went to war, got all of California and a bunch of land from Mexico that they used to control. If you like that, you rate him high. If you don't like that, you don't. I think it was really bad. I think, as Ulysses S. Grant said, really interesting, that America paid the price for the Mexican-American War with the Civil War. Isn't that necessarily true, but I think just taking land for the sake of it is not a very good thing. I don't think, even though I like America, that was a good thing. I give him a D. John Quincy Adams. I'm going to give him an A tier, because I really like him. So, John Quincy Adams, he was a pretty good president, but he was hampered by a Congress who wasn't friendly to him. Here. The 1824 election, nobody won. So, it was 131 electoral votes to win. There was 4 candidates. Nobody got the majority. It was a complete scatter. Now, Andrew Jackson won the popular vote by a pretty decent margin. But John Quincy Adams ended up becoming the president because he went to the House of Representatives and they voted for John Quincy Adams to win. I think it was a pretty bad way that he won, but he was a pretty cool guy. He had some pretty cool foreign policy. He had some infrastructure bills and stuff like that. He was kind of cool. But he didn't really get to do much. But the big thing that was really good after his presidency, he became ultimately one of the leading abolitionists in the U.S., which I really like. I really like abolitionism because I don't like slavery. So he gets an A tier. Reagan. Now I'm going to try to be as non-controversial. I don't like Reagan. I don't like his agenda. I don't like what he did. Foreign policy-wise, he was fine. Domestically, I think he hurt a lot of stuff. But I don't want to get too controversial here, so D. Teddy Roosevelt, A. Foreign policy, he had some successes. Negotiating the end of the Japanese-Russo War, or Russo-Japanese War, was really good. But, he also was a big imperialist. Big thing, and that with the Panama Canal, which ultimately was kind of a good thing. But his big thing was his domestic agenda. I mean, here, you gotta say, parks, map. Let's see if I can find an image. There's probably more expanded. Parks. Lands declared protected under Roosevelt. Let's see if I can just find this. No, I can't find a map. Basically, he established all the national parks and all that stuff, which I think is really cool. I think that's a really cool achievement that he made. Also, like, cleaned up our food and started doing a lot of cool little things that really made America a much nicer place to live. A tier. Taft, I'm gonna give him a B. He did some good things, like his expanding the national parks was cool, but ultimately he didn't really do much. And ran again. I wish he kind of dropped out in 1812 because nobody liked him because he was too conservative at that point. Not a Taft enjoyer. I'm running out of steam, so I'm just going to kind of go through these quick. Taylor, C. He could have been a really cool president. Died about a year and a half in. Became Millard Fillmore. He did really nothing. Truman, A tier. Great domestic agenda. Handled foreign policy amazingly. I think Truman's an outstanding president. Really was just all around great president. Even though I think Korea is a little bit controversial, but yeah. John Tyler, F, vetoed a bunch of good legislation. For some reason, he just didn't believe that the government should be doing anything. So his logic was, I should veto every single bill. Didn't really do anything interesting or cool. Ended up joining the Confederacy later on in life. Well, so he actively supported, like, a rebellion against the United States. So, not a big fan of that. F tier. Martin Van Buren, I'm going to give him an F. Basically, he was Andrew Jackson, too. Right at the beginning of his term, the economy crashed because Andrew Jackson crashed the economy. Handled it terribly, did exactly what Andrew Jackson would have done. Also killed a bunch more Native Americans. Not a good guy. Washington, he's an S tier. I think we all know it. Defined what America is in the presidency. Just great president. I mean, he had slaves, but he handled our foreign policy brilliantly. Made sure to keep us neutral when we were a small nation, which was great. On top of that, really did establish the presidency for what the president should be and handled those powers amazingly. S tier, he's our best. He's arguably, like, any of these three guys you can put. Yeah. W. Bush, I think he honestly, hot take, you gotta give him an F tier. He did nothing good. Domestically, he cut taxes to the point where it led to a huge deficit. Foreign policy was atrocious. The Iraq War was terrible. I mean, overall, you really just can't give anything good. He really touched everything and it became bad. And then last, Woodrow Wilson, I'm giving a D. He's a controversial one. All depends on how much you rate different things. Okay. Because he's the last guy, I'll go a little bit more in depth. First off, he was kind of progressive. Had some, like, cool domestic programs. Outlawed child labor with the big one. Had some cool economic stuff. But his other big domestic thing was he was, like, so racist. And I mean, like, he resegregated the federal government. Which is first surprising that the federal government was desegregated in 1912. And then he said, no, we need to resegregate it and bring back people out of it again. So not very cool. So yeah, Woodrow Wilson on that front was bad, but his last thing, foreign policy, I'm not a big fan of his foreign policy either. I think the 14 points were pretty good overall, but I actually do think America should have joined World War II a little bit earlier, or World War I a little bit earlier. Probably would have stopped the war from being so brutal and ultimately would have helped the world. Overall, I could see either way though, and that's kind of my thing. I'm not gonna order these. I'm done. I'm gonna stream for another 5 minutes. Anybody in chat? Anybody here have any questions or comments about the president? Anything? I'll give you like a minute to comment and argue with me. Milo wants to say goodbye to everybody because he's had some great fans. He had fun. Oh. Yeah. 4 viewers? Okay, pop off. That's my tier list. This is the right one? No, that's the wrong one. There we are. I think Milo would rate George W.S. Oh, thank you, Dad. Thank you. If you have any questions about this tier list, have fun. Good night, everybody. Enjoy.